Hello and welcome to Kale on an 8 Video Game Talkie Time Adventure. This is episode 5 of Ratchet and Clank Bang 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 Commandos of the Galaxy.
Never get tired of the name.
Especially since it's the second time we've done this because Skype is a bastard.
Fuck you, Skype. Again, Star Wars is fuck music.
Can't outrun them.
Old Star Wars. Alright, so this is space combat. You push square to shoot, you push X to boost. I might be getting the buttons wrong, but there's a shoot button, there's a boost button. There's a button that makes it spin around, there's a button that centers the camera. If you fly in here, see this blue thing, you just instantly get an nanotech for free.
And don't touch the sides, you can blow up.
Okay. Yeah.
You get lasers fired up your ass for about 5 minutes, but if you touch the wall, boom.
Oh yeah, it's awful. Upper left corner, that is our missile capacity. If you just keep your target locked onto an enemy long enough, the target will turn red, and the missiles will automatically home in on them. Upper right is our boost gauge. It slowly fills over time, and then when you boost it, it goes away. But so standard. That bar that starts out red and turns green, that's our life gauge. And those two empty things at the side you might notice had green before. That's your shield gauge. Your shields do not recharge over time, but you can get drops from enemies in these ice asteroids to refill it sometimes. And that's about it.
Yay! Space combat would be a lot harder if these idiots didn't fly in front of you all the time.
They do like to stay behind you, and a good way to get them in front of you is just to either duck up and down or just to spin around like an idiot, because spinning, I think, gives you vulnerability frames.
Spinning is a pretty good trick, I've heard.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you! No! 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 Fuck! God damn! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
Okay, you are seriously mad about this. Let it go.
Yes! Fuck those movies! God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, but seriously, it's just like, oh god, he moved slightly, what do I do?
My head hurts now. And I wasn't even slamming as hard as I want to because I was afraid I was going to shatter my desk.
Yes, your concern is for your desk and not, your skull, which houses your vital think needs.
Whatever. I'm not using those anyway.
Of course we're not. We're making an LP.
So yeah, this first mission's pretty easy. You just have to survive 2 waves of 25 ships. And the best part is, this wave, they all start clumped together, so you just shoot randomly and down a couple of the weaker guys.
You know, when you think about it, this is actually horrific because these guys aren't here to kill you. They're just here for the company picnic. These are their cars.
Actually, I don't think this is the picnic. But yeah, they could just be at the picnic right now, and I think they got lost maybe.
Oh, whatever.
There, as you can see, as you probably can tell, there's 3 tiers of enemies. There's these little dinky green guys, they're the weakest. There are these dinky blue guys, which are slightly stronger than the dinky green guys. And then there's the really bulky looking purple ones.
Those guys, nice of them to show up in order.
I know! I usually use my missiles against them because they're awful. Especially with the basic gun, which really sucks. You noticed that I've been collecting rare titanium. Rare titanium is actually used to upgrade your ship later. So you can buy cool stuff like laser upgrades, missile upgrades, different sub-weapons.
Little hula goals to put in your dashboard.
It's even spelled with a Z.
He pronounced it extreme.
Hold on. I'm intercepting a transmission.
Oh, by the way, hi, Steve Blum.
Hello.
Yeah, I didn't actually even realize it at first, but this guy is Steve Blum.
Alright, where's Nolan North?
I don't think he was as big back then.
Aww. I just kind of want to think that Nolan North is eternal.
Well, I said last time he just drifts from recording booth, and just chooses a character at random, just reads all their lines, and then moves away.
If you stay still and record, if you go into a recording booth and close your eyes and say Nolan North 3 times, he comes up behind you and whispers, "That's your neck."
Or Kitty got wet.
We are headed there now.
Okay, so I forget what I was explaining before. Oh yeah, that's right. Raritanium can also be used to buy new wing looks that don't do anything and new paint jobs that don't do anything. And remember how I was explaining that skill points have a minor cosmetic effect if you collect enough of them?
Yes.
If you collect enough skill points, you can actually unlock new paints for your ship. Including a Tiger Stripe one.
You mean Lombax Stripe?
No, I think it's actually called Tiger Stripe.
Oh, well, that's a missed opportunity.
I don't even remember what it's called. But I will actually let the thread vote what paint job and what wing type we want.
You have more trust in the thread than I do.
Well, none of them are horrible, but, I mean... If it were up to me, I'd just have Tiger Stripe on all day. Just the unfortunate thing is, each time you want to paint your ship, it costs 5 Raritanium, and 5 Raritanium could go to a much more useful thing like, I don't know, weapons upgrades that cost like 50 or 60.
If it were up to me, the ship would be hot pink all the time.
I actually don't think there's a hot pink paint job.
Well, that is disappointing.
I know. Have you been watching the Ride to Hell LP?
I've been bits and pieces of it, yeah.
Did you see that they made their motorcycle hot pink?
I don't think I've gotten to that. Now I have something to look forward to.
Oh, that game is such a fucking train wreck.
In the best possible way. Much better than All for One, of course.
We're shooting down not Minox. I have no idea what these things are. They're called space wasps, but I don't know. They look more like bats to me. And in this one, we have to fight ace ships. They have a lot of hit points to the point where they actually can survive a couple missiles to the face.
Seems like this would be something you'd want to do after upgrading your ship.
Yeah, it is, kind of. I mean, you can do it with the vanilla ship, it just takes a while.
They still just fly directly in front of you if you move even slightly.
Yep.
Oh, but he braked! Oh, God! I can't deal with this!
All this time I've been fighting them, I've shot down 3.
Like, Red Baron, what the hell's going on out there? He's braking! I wasn't trained to deal with this!
Oh man, Red Baron. He makes some shitty pizza.
Yep. Fly plane real good, pizza bad.
Yeah. Also, you know who also makes really shitty pizza? DiGiorno.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, actually. Oh, I hate theirs, because they use, they're doing like the new thing on their little new artisan crust or whatever. They're doing this thing I hate when people do with pizza, is that they use cornmeal on the bottom.
Oh,
I hate that.
That's awful. Why would you do that? The point is, just buy local.
Or make your own. Jeez, it's really easy.
Or make your own.
I can make a pizza dough blindfolded. It's piss easy, people.
I mean, if you can't make it, find a small local place that has maybe 1 or 2 locations in your town. They'll make way better pizza than anything you can buy frozen,
and probably for cheaper
too.
Yeah. Especially,
like I can go to a place that's like 5 minutes away from my house, spend $2 on 1 slice or 1 or 2 slices, and have a much better time.
You know what I like to do is I like to have friends over and we all make our own pieces.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fun. And then if there's ever leftover dough, just make the pizza crust, bake it for half the time, and then freeze it. You know, put them between pieces of wax paper, put them in a bag and freeze them, and then you have ready-made pizza crust for later. Just put the sauce and toppings on it, and while it's still frozen, put it on the pizza rack, and you're good to go.
Alright, and this is the final mission. The final mission in all of the space battle areas is a race against Ace Bunyan, racer extraordinaire. And the tip is to use a lot of boosting. I mean, it's really easy.
He's using boost, my god! Are you flying through a colon?
No, we're flying through an asteroid. And you can miss a couple of these rings, but there's a prize if you don't miss any of them.
A free car.
I wish. No, I really wish, but no, it's just a platinum bolt.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Yup. This first race is really fucking easy if you're not trying to fly through all of the rings. You can miss a good deal of them. You can't just completely ignore them outright. I think if you miss like 15 of them, then the game's like, nope, you lose. You're awful at this.
Yep.
But yup, this. I don't even think I ever boost again.
Seriously, look up like colonoscopy footage. Identical.
Well, yeah.
Except for the webbing.
I thought that was pretty normal.
What are you, Aquaman? Got webbing in your anus?
Oh yes, Aquaman has webbing in his anus.
Well, how do you think he travels? Like swimming? No, he's like a squid. Water goes in one end, out the other.
Well, we're done.
Yeah. Fucking Aquaman.